Well, guys. All right, so hello everybody, we're going back to another gameplay video, and we play the Marvel's Meet Descent. We're continuing this game though. I kind of enjoyed this game. I kind of enjoyed this game though. It's really great. That's the right graphics, but
lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
so we go there right now.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually aimed the hunter.
That's Tony? Hey,
For what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring
he
heroics,
sounds
I
like
give it a
Robert
solid 6
Downey
out of
Jr.
10.
though.
Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
It is doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism. You did a commendable job, considering you were, you know, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Okay.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter. There's another reason I asked to join
Graphics
you
just
here,
weird though.
other than my abject terror of this entire facility.
Convo and PS Plus.
Stopped here before while you were out.
Can claim it
Wanted to
already.
surprise you with
Got
a nice
PS
little
Plus, guys.
housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Alright.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see.
Limited
Well, I suppose
edition,
I
huh?
should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Open Tongue's presence. What's
Hi,
this?
I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding.
Hey,
I
it's
call
social
it the
media?
Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for
First we make
superheroes.
Mondo live,
It does
now
all
we
the
live or
usual,
die, some
private
heroes.
messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
It's like social media, guys. You know, Facebook, something like this.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
This.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Oh, nice. I'll try this. Cozy. And painting. What's the painting? Oh,
We were all so happy then.
now time to sleep.
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line!
What the
I
hell?
can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Wanda? Oh. Dark Wanda. No way.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Who's
Let her
Charlie?
enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
Okay.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Forge. Go to the
Charlie
forge.
was restless all night. I should have
Ah,
known
dog?
something was wrong.
That's weird.
We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Alright, room upgrades. I don't have any.
Next thing I know, the sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
Hey, it's got the marble.
Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony'll start pouting if you keep him waiting too long. What's shaking?
Hunter, heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just imagine.
That's a weird physics, though. Very weird physics. I'm kinda excited about the Marvel. Super excited about the Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. But the cinematic in the game is so good. Yeah.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there
happens
to
to EA,
turn
right?
it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
He's
Well hammered.
yes, 3.0.
Well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled
What's his
smithies.
name, huh?
Yep, I am
Good job.
Iron
Wow.
Smithy.
Perhaps you should just
Thank you. Take a look
try
at
it
how to
on.
do. Thank you, bro. Awesome.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
No clothes.
Stylish, damn near indestructible.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who should be asking you how you are feeling.
I appreciate that, Hunter. I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to have the capacity for such empathy. And you're right, of course. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Hold on, guys. Alright. Knowing yourself.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
What exactly is
A
Venom?
creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
It sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
Agatha?
I feel like everyone is avoiding mention of Agatha.
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it's really not my place. You should speak to Sarah about her when you're ready.
Tell me about your sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
Remind me again about the lead line seminary.
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the wards could be broken. Perhaps it was arrogance on my part, but Lilith is among the more cunning enemies we've ever faced.
Alright, I'll go
Let
right
us
now.
talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
You know what I'm really missing about Doctor Strange about this character? His hands though. He's supposed to be shaking. It has a condition with, you know, damage his, you know, like nerve system. And this game's
Interesting.
not sick at all. And probably they missing this kinda. Was that Moon Knight?
Curious.
This one's gonna be on DLC? I don't know if they can continue on it. I don't want to take this.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Magic cats?
The great Iron Man is not scared, is he?
Let's just say I'll be more comfortable once I've studied the problem. I feel like I'm living in one of those paranormal investigation reality shows.
Come again?
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
I guess this
Okay.
Venom?
So, why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
So what's your story, Tony?
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. It was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all
Hi,
that
yes,
scroll
am I?
sleeper camp.
Hello there.
Just kidding. Or am I?
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Okay.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? How's it going, boss?
Alright. Analyze this.
Let's see what you got here.
Is it?
How does this look?
I have to take it? I like turtles. Hello there.
How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine.
Attack. Oh, damn. Like one ability. Slash. Oh,
Hunter, when you have a minute,
damage.
come meet me in the yard.
Slash. Angelo, I have no idea. Midnight Suns, Marvel's Midnight Suns, made by 2K, or published by 2K. Game is a card game. If you don't like turn-based games, you probably like this game, but I like turn-based games though.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days.
I like Final Fantasy and
Caretaker put me in charge of your training.
other
Too bad
turn-based
she
games.
didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us
Oh,
about
look
you,
that!
she
It's
never
Robbie
described
Reyes.
you as
Huh.
lazy.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Alright,
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
How about Robbie?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anyone else?
Nico.
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Who else?
Magic.
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Who else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
Super excited about the Marvel.
I'm surprised she commands such respect.
To be exclusive, but
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anybody else?
That's all.
Nobody else.
Sure.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
Right?
I'm ready to train.
Finally.
Hey.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair. No pain, no gain.
Like hero.
See you around.
You want to think of this? Oh, wait.
What's up?
Can I ask?
I can.
Okay.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Oh, what your name?
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How old are you?
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Thanks, Blade.
Think Dr. Let's do this.
3. 30, let's go.
Peace.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
How about we start
Well,
now?
if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter?
So many dialogue.
Welcome back from the dead.
So many dialogue, dude. So many of them. Attack. Oh. Nothing. Then.
On the prowl.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
We waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See... Ow.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right?
Gamma? No.
I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please.
Gamma
Old Central
radiation?
here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Ah, well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Definitely, dude.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Let's go.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
There's so many dials in this game, though. And the hero? Right. Oh yeah, we're being badass, I think.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, reading personality.
The place is really good, but the face and the mode of the character is so shit. Like you're playing mobile game though.
One of these days, I'll join. Don't worry, this is a different portal to a different location.
Okay.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers.
Okay, stop with the talking. Let's get into this. This Gamma
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
was fanatic in the room.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydra's. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
You got to be kidding me.
Kill them.
No problem, right? Sure.
I've always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Talk them.
You had your chance to escape.
There we go.
Interesting.
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
The fire bat. Probably we can just... There you go.
Let's do this.
Not working. Crap, man. No, the... Sure. That's... Sure, fire him.
Get ready.
Hey.
Nice move.
So good.
Your time has come. Hail that.
Look like wizards. Let's get in the turn.
Forever in service.
to break my resolve.
Looks like they called for help.
Gotta be kidding me, right?
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
I know which one is supposed to. Good move. This way, Blade. We should use this. Go. Or 2 attacks. Careful. I still can perform it.
Not a problem.
I'm impressed.
Hawking.
Is that all?
Problem. It's not a big deal, right? Fire.
Time to bleed.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Yes. Fire.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
That's nice. I'll move it.
Now that was something.
I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you.
Hail Hydra!
Yes, shield.
This is gonna get messy.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
You have earned this. Weak, even for Hydra. have to do better than that.
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
Yes.
Smash it.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
That's so weird.
Watch out!
Get her!
Ooh, yeah. Over.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Let's not hear about it.
You're lucky to still be breathing.
She's real fun. Easy. First playing. Yes, this is my first time playing this game. Really good. Fun. Not perfect, I'm saying. Oh wait.
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
I know, dude. It's kind of fun, I'm gonna say it. It's not worth $70. It's on PS Plus. What the hell? I don't know.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Should get the blood pumping.
Yeah, let's go quick fire.
Watch close.
We should not focus him.
Feeling strong today.
I think we should focus others. Like, what the? Like this shit.
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
They must really want to piss me off.
You're starting to piss me off.
I feel like he's Fireman, Deadpool, and Venom. So it's DLC.
To be crystal
like
clear,
Deadpool,
we won't be able to
freaking
recreate
fourth wall.
Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
They're mine.
I want to try Deadpool though.
Your mother.
And Venom's. And people don't like it because they don't like strategy games. I like strategy.
It's on. Give the mother my regards in hell.
Hey, Mister.
I will not waste this opportunity. I will carry you onward. Power of the light.
Take this!
Yeah, but Victor Shield.
Wonder what the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys.
Okay. Nothing. I'm gonna try that. Oh, I can try that game.
You'll see. Nolan North.
Got one down here. Lucky shot.
I want to dream come true about Deadpool.
Reinforcements.
Good.
Good.
Too. Yeah, I think that's not bad, right?
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Time for some payback.
Cover something up.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Only block this thing. I need
Hardly a scratch.
And die.
A focused effort.
Hoover. Fire him.
About time.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Playtime's over. Exactly what I need.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
That's died.
Gonna have to try harder than that.
Take advantage while they focus on me. I can only endure so much. Was that truly your best? face sealed.
There we go.
Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal. That is one way of making your presence known.
3.
Okay, that hurt a little.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
No, I just want to win. There's a chance
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
It's about time.
Never surrender!
They got me good.
Oh, you never hit there. Never hit you.
What's this?
Leave some for the rest of us.
Don't blink!
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
We've done it!
Cannot make it.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
That's one. Hey. Oh shit. Like game ball.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron.
Oh, Ultron guys,
Come on.
right?
You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
The shot, you know that? The shot. Guys, I'm gonna end this video.
Let me see. How did this work again?
We'll do this. That's in the next gameplay. Bye.